This is the People's Doc, Dr. Quaz, and you're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division. So a lot of times you're just thirsty, your brain thinks you're hungry, so people eat. A lot of those times, if you just had some water, you might satisfy that feeling you had of hunger. So water would be the number one and probably easiest thing I would say to do to increase your energy. Let's face it, they put their bodies through crazy wear and tear every single day, not just in game day, every single day. And there's a lot of pain that comes with that. And they don't allow them to take many supplements because they rule them as illegal substances, but yet they allow them to take these painkillers that have fentanyl in them. Or maybe they're giving them the opioid and they develop the addiction, which later they turn to fentanyl. Like I've heard guys say that on planes, the team doctor will hand out pills, no questions asked, but they're not allowed to take any CBD or marijuana. That's absolutely insane. It's THC and CBD, they do not enhance you or your athletic ability whatsoever, and yet they won't let them take that to help prevent pain. Instead, they'll put them on a Scheduled 1 narcotic that is known to cause addiction in some people with just one pill. One pill can cause addiction.
What's happening, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Big Snoop. You're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division. Pros use the zone. Yeah,
the new badges you're talking about?
Yeah, the new badges, they're fucking completely terrible. You see, what I'm most feared about is the quick first step, because it's already now that you can't stay in front of playmaker when he takes his first step or a slasher. So I don't know if they're gonna better adjust the sliders or whatever you got to adjust in the game to be able to counter that first step. Because if he's a slasher with contact finishing, he's gonna better just go to the cup as he please. He takes one step and he beats you and dunk on everybody. And if he's a small player, that's contact finisher, relentless finisher, and giant slayer all in one. So how you stop that?
So Nash has the decoration, he has the trophies as far as individual, which he got blessed in when he went to the Phoenix Suns. But overall, the level of consistency what Jason Kidd gave you, from day one to the end of his career, to finish out on top like that, to go that early. Because a lot of times when you go early, you never go late, and he was able to go early and face, one of the best teams of all time, and then come back late and get it done against the LeBron James, which is one of the greatest teams of all time as well.
Hey, it's your girl, Trey Belichick, and you're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division. I swear to you not, if I find out that we're going to be able to have better skills, kind of like in Rockstar, if you're a girl and you're a GTA, you run faster. So if we're going to be able to have those abilities, and all these guys who are hating about the WNBA players who are leaking into 2K, if I find out and I find out you guys are making female Joanna Man players, I'm going to be highly upset. You guys better not log in after giving all this crap about women who are in the WNBA, who are even young girls, like you said, who are excited about the game, but it's so much toxicity that's going on that pushes us out. I really don't want 2K to dig too close or too much in it. Just give me the option to have a ponytail. Honestly, give me the option to have some rolled up shorts and a ponytail. That's it. This giant slayer crap is not going to fly with me. Sound good, but it doesn't.
No, it's from Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones.
Stop. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm logging off.
That's exactly what that is. That's Jon Snow.
Next, they're going to have the Breaker of Chains badge. the Mother of Dragons badge.
Yes, the Mother of Dragons badge is coming in.
And it'll be the King of the North badge for Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, the brick born for the brick wall.
There you go. The ice wall badge. There you go.
Hey, it's your girl, Trey Belichick, and you're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division.
What's happening, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Big Snoop. You're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division. Pros use the zone.
This is the People's Doc, Dr. Quaz, and you're listening to the Hall of Game Podcast, sponsored by ProZone Gaming Division.